Hey everybody, it's Arcangelo here from Arcangelo Gaming, and welcome to another episode of Space Engineers. If you're new to the channel, remember to hit that subscribe button, tap that like button, tap that notification bell, and leave us a nice comment below. Now, at the moment, I'm going through a lot of hassle trying to get the engine array sorted out in our Learning to Survive campaign. So I thought, well, I'm trying to still get all of the gold necessary, because I think I've now got all the platinum necessary to build the large grid, large ion engines. I thought, for a bit of content to keep you guys interested while I sort all of that out in the background, we'll do it something else. Now, we got a lot of choices here. Some of them are stuff we can do on our own. Others would require other players, like Scrap Race. It's a racing sort of thing. It is designed, as it says, for multiplayer. So that would be something that you probably won't see me do on this channel unless I find people willing to work with me. Uranium Heist is sort of like, if you will, a PvP sort of contest. Right, Sparks of the Future is really just like an exploration sort of thing. There isn't that much to do in it unless you really want to then turn it into sort of a base of operations and actually do stuff with it. Maybe put in a few asteroids and stuff, and using the what do you call it, I want to call it the dev tools, but that's more Valheim. Basically using the creative tools. Frostbite and Lost Colony are our other like ground-based choices. Never Surrender starts off on the ground, but then you have to get into space. So I think Lost Colony I think is going to be where we're going to go next, because it's got quite a good story in it. Even though it's not told in the way of, like, say, your average, say, first-person game or something like that. It's told through the story of like pads, like data pads, a bit like our tablets. And there is some, I'll call it mild horror. It can be a little eerie at times, but it is a fantastic little campaign. Forgive me, I'm still trying to fight off this hay fever that seems to be doing a number on my nose and throat. Here we go. I think. Okay. So we're on the planet. My textures haven't rendered in properly yet. We've got a couple of vehicles that we can choose from. One's like more of like a dune buggy. One's more of like a cargo personnel transporter. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the ATV, as they call it. Okay, let's see. So how do we get this thing moving? Yeah, it's already active, so we're good. All right, we'll follow the roads. Must admit, this is something I would like to learn how to actually create as roads. Maybe I'm going to have to experiment with that in future content. Oh, straight ahead or turn right? Well, it's pointing this direction, so I'll say turn right. Have they given us anything to lock up the wheels with? Antenna or... No, nothing really. Alright, so we'll use the parking brakes. Okay. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a facility here. Let's see, can we get in? No. Do we have any tools? Right, so they've not given us any tools to begin with, so we are going to have to find a way in and see if we can find anything we can use to repair stuff. No, nothing in there. Oh, there's a wall there. Nothing in that. Alright, some seats. Broken toilet. Some sort of beacon. Can we use jetpack? Nope, they've disabled the jetpack for this scenario. So we're on foot. Because yeah, you can actually disable certain features. You know, give yourself a bit of a challenge, you know. Here we are, some data pads. So we'll grab those. Oh, nothing else in there. Okay. Shower cubicle. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Okay. Alright. Let's step outside for a sec and have a read. What we got. Corruption notes to the AGI extraction team, part 1. They are coming for me, so I don't have much time. The situation at the colony has gone completely out of control. My wife, Dr. Asako Zhang, has the data you are looking for, but she's dead now and down in the morgue at the Argonaut Industry Services building with the data. Chief researcher Dr. Camilla Davenport quarantined the morgue from the research lab. The problem is that parts of the town, including the research labs, are locked off due to power shortage since the band of saboteurs led by Davenport managed to disable the reactor. Alright, so we'll create the GPS marker for that. Alright. Correction notes to AGI Extraction Team Part 2. In order to get the data off of this forsaken colony, you have to reactivate the reactor to gain access to the town. Reactor control room should have the reactor maintenance manual in the locker. It shouldn't be too hard to repair the reactor, though you may want to build a base of operations somewhere to manufacture the required components. The old Prospector camp would work as a nice starting point. Following coordinates available: GPS Argonaut Services and Reactor Control Room. Alright, so we'll create some waypoints to those. Is that added to our list? Yep. There we go. So we've got some waypoints available to us. Okay. So we've got one down there. We've got the village down there, if you will. We've got one up there. Oh, and the search is about 11 meters away. So it's down there. Alright. There's nothing in the refinery there. An unknown signal. Okay. Yeah, you get these drops from time to time come in when you're in certain scenarios. Right, that's engineering, so it would be nice if we could actually get in there. Tell you what, let's have a look in. Ah! This is what we're looking for. Take a bit of that action. Oh, extraction team orders. I didn't know about that. We'll leave the pistol, the power kits and the med kits in there for now. But at least we've got a way to be able to get into the engineering section now. So, don't look like we can repair it. So, Let's grind our way in. There we go. Alright, nothing in the armory. Got a decent amount of power in there. Survival kit's a little messed up. We don't have any medical components. Right, okay. So, okay. Let's have a look at that, that other message we got, the extraction orders. We lost contact with our team in the Sunset Valley region. You're ordered to investigate the situation and make sense of what happened. We provide you with the last known location of Hiroko Zhang, our liaison in the region, who managed to send a distress signal. We haven't been able to contact anyone in the Sunset Valley. Situation is unknown. Alright, create the GPS marker. So I think it's the same as this one we're on at the moment. Yeah, I think it is. Okay. So, I think for now, let's head back up the road and take a right. Whoa. I thought something this heavy would actually be able to achieve a maneuver like that. Okay, so we've got a road going to our left up into the mountain. That'll take us closer to that. Or we got a road leading us down into the valley. And there's the prospectors camp over there. So tell you what, let's turn left, see where this road takes us. Idle curiosity is known to be to take lives, but I think this is probably the way we want to go. Yeah, this looks promising. Because look, there's a farmland over there or something. Or, I say farmland. It's been made to look like a farmland. Sorry, I've known vehicles in this game to quite literally take off and somehow end up upside down. Ah, so we are being pointed in this direction to this little bit of farmland. Oh, there's a. Oh no, that's just the weapons locker. Wow, this baby's seen better days. Nothing. Actually, that's a good point. Yeah, nothing in her. Look how they've done the wind turbine. Use the cylindricals and then put it on top. That's cool. Alright, climb the ladder. Let's have a look on the roof. Oh, that's neat. That's well done. I like that. That's clever how they've sort of made it look like a bit of a farm plot there. Alright. Okay. Anything else on the outside that we need to be aware of? Nothing really. Oh, right, okay. That grinder in there. Toilet. Shower room. Oops. Nice little kitchen. Yeah, not a lot of this isn't in the base game. You have to get some of the DLCs to get some of this. Oh, some credits. I'll take a bit of that action. Right. Another data pad. What we got here? We, Rashad and Nadia Khan, would like to make the following complaints. And they've ticked harassment and theft. Exclamation. Jacob and Rita Cobb have been falsely accusing us of selling them tampered fertilizer. We did sell them fertilizer, but there was nothing wrong about it. To make things worse, they stole some of our farming equipment. When they foolishly fight against the Weaver family... When their foolish fight against the Weaver family did not do anything but paint us all looking like ungrateful whiners, they clearly thought they could just cash in on a quick scam and disappear. Okay, so you've got the Cobb family and the Han family. So we'll create some markers for them. We'll check them out at some point. I do like to appreciate some good builds, you know. Okay. So let's see. That's the search for Hiroka Zhang, which we've already been there. So let's take that off of show on HUD. Actually, before we do, let's see where this road leads to, if anywhere. That's a dead end leading down into a little valley there. So we'll go back. I'll do a U-E if I can. We'll keep on heading down into the valley. Well, so, no, not the valley, sorry, towards the prospectors camp. Oh, they built us a bridge. So we can get the angle right. There we go. Okay, so what we got around us? We got a path to the right there. Path leading straight on. Tell you what, let's go into GPS for a second. Let's turn these on to show on HUD. I don't know why they're not shown on the HUD. So, got the Cobb family and the Han family. Alright, so we've just been from the Han family, so we can turn that one back off. There is. Okay, get our angle back around. Let's go and have a nosy at what the Han family have been saying about the Cobb family then. Oh, I can sort of see why they would probably want to accuse them. Look at that farm plot. Oh, sweet. I like how they made these silos. Oh, hello. We got a dead guy and a load of fertilizer here. I did say mild horror at the beginning, didn't I? Alright, here we go. Right. Armory. Nothing. Oh, that's a good use of like these panels. Oh, that is so cool. Right. Another complaint form. Okay, let's see what they said. Alright. Jacob and Rita Cobb would like to make the following complaints: harassment and sabotage. We bought some excess fertilizer from Rashad and Nadia Han since they didn't need it. Don't understand what they've done to them because we consider them to be our friends. But for reasons unknown, they mixed some poison with the fertilizer. Now our whole harvest will be lost along with our livelihood. And if that wouldn't be enough, they're accusing us of stealing their farm equipment. They probably brought them into the field during the night and then happened to walk past in the morning. Classic scam. Okay, well, we won't bother with the GPS markers because we already got them. Programmable, a timer block. What could be this? What could be timed on this? Front door, maybe? Now that's a TV. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I like the use of that rounded block. Okay. So far, we've gone to both the Han and the Cobb family. They've got nothing for us. Let's go back through these, see what we can find. Let's create the GPS marker. Oops. There we go. So we want this one and this one now. So, right. AIS and the reactor control room are down there. So, yeah. Let's swing around and see where the road takes us from here. Do a bit of off-road. And then rejoin onto the road. There we go. That's cool. How it's like, what they've done is they've used like the safe zone block to create what looks like a bubble around the main city. Sort of like akin to like what they were trying to do in like Buzz Lightyear, you know, the latest movie. Yeah, and a few other bits and pieces, anyways. Right, so reactor control room. We were told we needed to go there first to restore power. There we go. We're entering the safe zone. Now, what a safe zone means is a couple of things. Is that if you created the safe zone, then nobody can actually deliberately demolish your blocks. They can still be destroyed, as far as I can tell, from an external source. So, you know, if you like threw a missile at it, you know, you can actually potentially damage the block. But yeah, if you like in this case, because we're not actually a oh no, we don't have enough to open the hangar. That was a waste of resources. Oh, another dead guy. Potential way in there. Oh, some sort of venting system. But yeah, safe zones can be used for a lot of things. You know. Okay. Oh, I think I get it. Whoa. Hold on. Drop down there. what they've done is they've used wheels to like act as like insulated pipes, if you will. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see where these ladders go. Oh right, they've used collectors as like smokestack tops. There's all this stuff, growing everywhere. Right. Okay. Alright, nothing under there. Grab a few components. Oh, there's a vehicle in the bay there. Yeah, I saw the welder, but we've already got a basic welder anyway. What's around here? Oh, toilet. Oh, those are shower rooms. Okay. Alright, what have we got around here? More reactors, nothing in the assembler. Activation failed on the assembler. Okay, why? Because it's heavily damaged. Okay. Serious repairs required. Okay, there's something broken down there as well. Right, so what can we see in here? That, I'm assuming, is a reactor. Alright, what we got here? Coolant system maintenance. Step 1, make sure the coolant pump is online and functional. Damaged coolant pump should be repaired immediately. The coolant pump must access to ice to the coolant system to be operational. The ice can be inserted manually into the pump or supplied by a vehicle using the connector in the garage. Reactor core maintenance. When the reactor core coolant system is online, you are able to access the reactor core chamber and conduct any repairs. A large reactor requires some delicate components like superconductor coils and reactor components. Cargo port in the reactor chamber can be used to access these components through the vehicle garage. Reactivating reactor. After both the reactor core and coolant systems are online, you need to activate both. The fuel intake, and after that you can activate the reactor. Button 1 and 2. Okay. Press button 4 to showcase locations of doors affected by the power shortage. Okay. Not sure why you'd want a seat in here, but okay. Oh, something around here. Let's have there's the reactor maintenance manual. Alright, so it's basically what we just read. Okay, cool. Okay, why not? You're cool, can't access that either. Alright, so there's a ladder leading down, so alright, let's try the ladder. So what is actually on fire here? Alright, so we've managed to put out the fire, but we still need a load of components for the O2H2. What's this been? Oh, that's a hydrogen tank under there, being protected. Conveyor. Alright, that's a big old hydrogen tank. That's a couple of big old hydrogen tanks. Another dead dude. Actually, can I... Alright, how do I get access to... stairwell. What the living heck is that? Alright, I don't think I want to go down there. Alright, let's try this way. Alright, so there's not much. So that's a conveyor, that's a conveyor. So there's not much around here though. Right, so we are going to need to find a way of being able to actually craft a ton of components. The assembler should be one of the ones that should allow us to do that, but as you see, we need loads of stuff. So, considering we can't grind anything down, at least here anyway, actually, did we go upstairs? No, we've not been upstairs. We've not been to this office space. Alright, so... here we go. Clang Cola. Cosmic Coffee. What's this? Radiation leak detected. Sending automated emergency signal. Connected to communications tower. Connection problem detected. Unable to send emergency signal. Right, okay, so somehow we're here. Alright, now, how do we get out? Alright, there's the vehicle. Obviously, we came in somewhere. I'm lost. As the joke goes, I'm lost, but wanting to be found. Can't remember what movie that was from, but it was a classic. Alright. I bet you anything, as soon as I find the way out, I'll be like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right, okay, so we can't actually create anything as of yet in there. So let's back up the road. Let's see if we can find somewhere in here, because I'm sure there must be. Well, apparently AIS is here. There's an area for us to dock up here by the looks of it. I like the way they've done it in like a sort of like a fuel pump. There we go. I mean, know what my guy said, but yeah, there we go. We're sort of hooked up. Loads of other vehicles that we can also use as well, and lots of area to explore. Back in a second, just need to take care of some things and then we'll have a look around in the next episode. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed so far in this particular episode, and we'll catch you next time. Bye for now.